That man right there made the news over the weekend because some young ladies was trying to clown him because they caught up with him in an Uber. We're going to discuss it. I'm going to play the tape for y'all. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe. This is my new channel, the Life Games Review channel. Also, check me out on the podcast. You can take me anywhere now. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Stitcher. I'm everywhere you can find a podcast. And if you really enjoy what I'm doing up here, don't hesitate not to tip a brother via Patreon, or you can hit me at the Cash App. Link is $Life Games. Take a listen to the clip, and then we'll come back and discuss it.
It's a new company, so I've been doing it probably like really about 30 to 40 days.
You sound like somebody I know.
Huh?
You sound like somebody I know.
I mean, somebody you know, like who?
I don't know. What's your name?
I told you. Are you? I just want to ask a question. Are you Yung Joc?
Can you turn around?
I mean, I think y'all already put that part together, yeah.
Oh, so you must have fell off or something. Like, why is you?
I gotta fall off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Like, you just driving for pull up and go. Like, what happened?
I mean, I just felt like it's an easy way to get some easy money right here downtown. I mean, I meet people. You know what I'm saying?
I really think that's okay.
You think that's what?
So you said, like, what happened?
You know, it's a new.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady gets in the car, basically feels like you fall from grace and you end up in the Uber. This is not something we haven't seen before. Do you guys remember Jeffrey Owens? He played Elvin on the Cosby Show. He had a rough time getting gigs, what may have you, after that, and he was working in a grocery store, and a chick recognized him. And she started bashing him, talking junk about him, and it had a little bit of a racial tone too at it when that situation broke out. But you know what? He was like, bruh, I gotta make money to feed my family. Just because I'm stuck here doesn't mean that I'm gonna end up here. Same situation. Now we fast forward to Yung Joc. It's embarrassing to me that this young lady would try to degrade him in the manner that she did. It's really, she embarrassed herself is what she did. If it would have been me hopping in the car and I saw or heard that voice and it's Yung Joc, I'm not going to think he fell from grace. I'm going to immediately first think that he's doing this for a teaching purpose. Maybe we're on some kind of candid camera. Maybe it's some kind of reality show, and at the end I might have to sign something saying to release my picture and me on the show. I would have thought those things. Now looking back, he's come out and stated that he was doing this as an example for his kids to keep their hustle up, and he was doing some business for a non-profit organization representing young kids as well. So, but just the mentality to think is something wrong if somebody falls from grace and they're doing something like Uber to get their hustle on, to make their money, is what's wrong with our society right now. You know, instead of him getting out there doing something illegal, instead of him just saying, F it, I'm just going to live off somebody else, he was at least trying to make ends meet. And she didn't know what the real situation was, but she was going to bash him. Yung Joc has a bunch of kids. He understands the concept of multiple streams of income, but he also understands the value of teaching other people that the ends can justify the means. Meaning that whether you gotta pick up trash, whether you gotta sweep floors, as long as you have a plan that takes you to a better place in the end, do what you can to get there. Do what you can to get to where you need to be. And I admire that. And for as long as I've been doing what me and my wife do, we've had to go through things like that. We've suffered periods of down points where we had to do things like sell cars that we didn't want to sell, put note on cars. Everybody who is trying to achieve something will have a down spot in their life. That's just how life works. Here's a quote that I'm coining. Nobody ever got anywhere or reached a higher goal unless they had failure. If you're not failing, you're not trying. And ladies and gentlemen, what lesson can we learn from Yung Joc? He's teaching people that no matter what you do, keep your hustle on and keep your eyes on the prize, which is the goal that you set for yourself. So I commend him. I'm not ashamed that he done this, nor should anyone have been ashamed if this was really a situation where he did take a fall back. At least the man is out here still trying to get it the quote unquote legal way and the right way. So y'all, that's y'all life gains for today. Don't let nobody hem you up. Don't let nobody pick on you. Don't worry the hell about what anybody else got to say, because for all you know, they faking it till we make it. And all we see on reality TV oftentimes is people faking it till they make it. Yo, that's the life gains for today. Subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the channel. Let me know any other topics that come up you want me to cover. And until that next sexy as hell life gains video, I'll see you.